on its own.
$19. $20.
I couldn't have played that shot much better. It was a
27.
excellent shot choice. Very aggressive. He did have a couple of loose reds, but that's the right way to go about it. Go into the pack when you have got one or two loose reds. So you're hoping that if the split doesn't work out, those two reds might come to your rescue. Exactly how he wants it. The way he's been playing all week, the way he's been scoring, and he would assume this is 3-2.
Yeah, and this is just prime territory for Mark Allen. His control and his touch play is so good that it'll take something unexpected, I think, to stop him going 3-2 up here. Of course, had to beat
35.
Judd Trump and Mark Selby in successive rounds. Was very impressive yesterday against Noppen Sengham. Just completely dominated that match. This is a tournament actually Mark Allen didn't play in for the first time until last year because
42.
it was actually axed the year he turned pro, 2005. So a long wait to play in the British Open, but come in today as favourite to win it.
$43.
Yeah, when he wins major events, he doesn't do it the easy way. Champions he won here. He had to beat Ronnie O'Sullivan, Neil Robertson and Judd Trump on the way to winning that. So you couldn't certainly say that he's had easy draws to win these titles. He's doing it the hard way, the proper way.
46.
Yeah, when he won his home event last year, the Northern Ireland Open, he had to beat the likes of Maguire and Trump and Ricky Ward and John Higgins in the final. But actually, the way he's played this week, it reminds me of the tournament he won in China 4 years ago, the International Championship, where he made century after century, just really scored heavily all week. Came away with the big first prize. Be interesting if he can win today, and it's a long way off yet, whether Mark Allen can start to do what the likes of Robertson and Trump have been doing, start winning 3-4 titles a season.
Well, he keeps saying in interviews that his ambition is to be world number one, to be, I think, in amongst the very best. On his day, he is amongst the very best in the world, but he just doesn't do it enough for people like us to say, you know, before the big events, that he's one of the 3 or 4 that we fancy to win it. So that's what he's got to do. He's got to start winning, as David said, 2-3, at least 2-3 titles a season to be regarded as one of the elite.
60.
Well, got in with a terrific long red, and he really has played the perfect frame here. This match is rattling by. The average frame time just 13 minutes. And already here in this frame, after 7 minutes, we're at frame ball. So a quick kill
67.
from the answering mount. This is what we were hoping for, of course, a high-quality match, a close match, to reward everyone who's come along today and everyone watching, because this is a big occasion. British Open, best of 19 final, 100,000 to the winner.
73. 74.
He does what all the very best players do. Makes the game look ridiculously easy. The cue ball has done very little mileage in this break. He's had complete control
80.
over it.
Thank you. 81.
Deliberately leaving this angle on the red to cannon right away from the
87.
right cushion here. One thing with this shot, you want to leave the cue ball on the side cushion, which he hasn't done.
88.
Played to perfection.
Every chance then to make his 8th century of the tournament.
The sound it's making when he strikes the cue ball is just perfection.
95.
It really is. You just can't time the ball any better than this. Okay, there's players in the game
96.
that have got more extravagant looking cue actions, longer back swings and, you know, big follow throughs, smooth through the ball, but this is beautiful. It just makes a beautiful sound. Very crisp.
And it's a beautiful sound made by the audience applauding Mark Allen's 2nd century of the afternoon.
103. 105.
Green stays out. But as I say, a 2nd century, 105 to go with the 1-2-6 he opened with. He's made 8 centuries this week. And he's back in front in the final at 3-2. So a 10-minute frame has gone to Mark Allen, his 2nd century of the final. 3-2, first to 10.
26.
He's our British
Mark
Open
Allen to
champion.
break.
Ryan Day did play in the old version of the British Open on his debut. Lost 5-4 to Martin Jevoltowski, a Scottish player, in the first qualifying round. So not the most promising beginnings, but pretty rapidly Ryan Day put himself on the radar. He was one of the young players of distinction, the old World Snooker scheme, along with Sean Murphy, Steve Maguire, Lee Carter, those sort of people. You can see there, 12.5 minutes per frame so far, so it's actually coming down. As Ryan Day gets in with a plant. This is not an exhibition, by the way, this is a major final. But what a great shot to get in. Just a question of what he's on. But you can see the attacking intent. He's clearly feeling a lot better here in the final than how he felt last night to get to the final, as he lines up another big shot here on the green. Yeah, he didn't get too close. It was a big one because it was always going to be leaving reds.
Ryan Day 1.
In these multi-session matches, there's times where you can sense that
8.
it's your moment to try and press on, and this could be what Mark Allen's thinking here. Good chance again after making that centre straight in amongst the balls. Chance to open up a 2-frame gap for the first time in this final.
9.
You're thinking, this is my time to make a move, take a lead into the second session tonight.
Yeah, that green that Ryan Day missed, maybe a big shot when we look back later on today, because it was a big shot. He knew he'd be leaving Allen in, who's just made a century, and he didn't get too close to it. Now he'll be fearing the worst again.
I'd like to have cue ball a bit further away from the side cushion here to play this red to the right middle. I mean, there's no way you expect him to miss it, but he's made it a little bit more difficult. It wasn't in the middle of the pocket, and that's why he's short in the blue. He potted that thick. These top players, when they're playing position, I mean, you're dealing in almost millimetres. That's the fractions you're dealing with. If you're a millimetre out with your position, it just makes a tiny difference to the next shot.
31. Six.
Now
Mark Allen.
that is a shock to the system. don't think anybody in the Marshall Arena expected that, and most of all, Mark Allen. Ryan's got to punish him for that.
Yeah, that's definitely one to log, isn't it? That's the first real significant miss from Allen this afternoon. But it's only really significant if Ryan Day punishes him, because he must have thought another frame was slipping by there.
One.
If you're just joining us, Day's already had breaks of 58, 77 and 73. He's played better already in the hour this match has been going than he did the whole of last night.
Yes. 8.
So this is a big visit. He's having the white clean by referee Micah Kessler.
Fourteen. Fifteen.
Well, he's not making this break easy. He was lucky there. He didn't hit that black correctly at all, but somehow managed to end up on this red.
23.
These are the frames that can make all the difference come the end of the match, the ones that you can steal when it looked for all the world that you were going to lose. As we see another very poor positional shot from Ryan Day.
30.
That was a shocker, you have to say. The cue ball needed to go as far as the red he's going to play into the middle to leave the easy reds to the right corner. In the end, it's a decent recovery. That was tricky. He's got to get his mind back on the job, get concentrating on that cue ball.
$34. 35. 42. 43.
So he potted a black in the second frame along this cushion. That was a
50.
very important pot to get. Arguably this is even more important at 3-2 behind. Very good. Very good. 16 points ahead, 23 points ahead with the black. He can screw directly to that red. Let's just past the left middle pocket and move it. Got no shortage of cue power, Ryan Day. Alternatively, could play for the double to the right middle. Wonderful shot. Does it go to the green pocket? Watch the screw take effect. Almost a delayed reaction. Very well played.
Ryan Day, 58.
So, 58, and the scrum well and truly in the balance, even though he's in front. Colours are basically on their spot, so it's anyone's. The only close frame we've had actually so far in this match.
Wow, I miss. Ryan Day, 4.
Yeah, it looks more nasty from here, so he's getting him to play with a full 12 foot between them now. Cushion to cushion. They just needs the red. Mark Allen was in after Ryan Day missed that green. Allen, considering how well he's played, not only today but all week, it was an unexpected miss on that red.
Yeah, standing there. That's what he's thinking about. That red, how could I miss that the way I was playing? Just a complete lapse in concentration.
Well, a lot of people this morning were kind of handing Mark Allen the trophy, but snooker and sport doesn't work like that. It's another day. And Ryan Day has started to play some good stuff here. So whatever happens for the rest of the afternoon, it's going to be close coming back tonight. But he had to win this frame, I think, because Allen has been made to think about that error.
8.
If he goes on and wins the frame, Allen, then he can forget about the miss. But as it is, we're all square once again.
$13. 17. 22.
So he's won what feels like a big frame. Ryan Day levels once again. There's never been more than a frame between these two, and with 2 left to play this afternoon, we're level once more at 3-3. Good day to have a ticket at the snooker, isn't it? The crowd here have been rewarded with a fast-flowing, fluent affair so far. 3-3, close as well. Ryan Day winning that 6th frame. 2 left this afternoon. Can either one of them just break clear, or is it going to be level coming back this evening? A little chat between the two of them.
I know what Ryan's saying, I think. I think he's talking about the football score. They're both Man United fans, I think.
Thank you.
He was just letting them know.
Frame 7.
More bad news from Mark
break.
Allen after missing that easy red in the last frame. I won't spoil it in case anyone's watching the snooker and taping it. They say the result.
Well, all we can say is this is a bit closer.
But yeah, it's amazing how Ryan Day's game has changed to date. You know, coming out in this final, I said it last night, whoever's winning that semi-final, it's almost like they can just relax and have a free go at winning this title today because, you know, including myself, no one expected whoever won that semi-final last night to beat Mark Allen today. So absolutely nothing to lose. Just relax, enjoy the final, and as Ryan Day is doing, just play good snooker.
I guess the pressure comes on if later he has a chance to win, because then it is a big deal. He gets to sort of 8 frames, 9 frames.
Yeah, I think if, you know, as is going to happen, they're going to be pretty close. Even if Mark wins the next 2 frames going into the evening session, then yeah, you start to realise you have got a chance of winning, and the realisation hits you. But at the moment, it's just playing with no fear whatsoever.
Well, it's good to see Ryan Day getting some form. He's always been a delightful player to watch when he's been at his best. And the inhibitions seem to have gone. It was, well, we won't keep going on about last night, but it wasn't a great spectacle. But that's all in the past. He's here in the final, and he's making the most of it.
5. Six. Thirteen. 14. 21. 22.
Didn't quite judge the reaction of the second red that the cue ball kissed after potting the ball. Just didn't get the right reaction. Much thinner cut to the left corner. which he's not got. He'd be disappointed.
Friday 22.
Another important
1.
thing in these long matches is momentum. Finding your time in the match, we can reel off 3, 4, 5 frames in a row. No player's managed to do that yet. It's been very competitive. I thought in the last frame that Mark Allen was going to finally pull away, but that careless miss stopped that. And just win these last 2 frames, either player, it gives you that momentum going into the evening session. Two frames is not a big lead at all, but you don't want to be chasing.
7.
I'm sure Mark was expecting the cue ball after
14.
potting the black to hit the cushion there. And then that would have taken the cue ball away from the cushion a bit. He's potted it dead straight. I don't know whether he's got any shot here at all. The angle that looks on the red looks like... I'm not sure whether he can get on the black at all. Looks like he's going to push the black towards the cushion. Mm.
15.
Yeah, he played it dead weight, hoping to get a little flick off the black. But the black is on to the left corner, but it's such a difficult shot. There's no point in going for it if you can't make contact with a bunch of reds. So as he's done for, well, all week really, he's not taking any risks that he doesn't have to.
Mark Allen 15.
Good point, I think, about Allen. I think he's thought well all week. He's been very clear in his choices. Obviously, he's a naturally attacking player, but he's also got the all-round game which you need to be at the top of snooker. And he certainly would not have come in today thinking this is in the bag. He doesn't think like that. Particularly as he's played, he knows Ryan Day well, he's played him many times.
Yeah, you could see Mark, when he missed the pot, sort of stay down in the shot, kind of praying that when the red collided with the rest of them, he wasn't going to leave a pot on, but he has. He struck the long pot pretty well, but there you see is always the danger.
One.
Day has 3 ranking titles to his name, but they're all short finals. Obviously, the shootout is only 10 minutes. The other 2 best of 7s. So this is, well, that one was best of 9, one was best of 7. But this is
6.
The biggest match he's played in terms of a final that he could actually win. Of course, he lost 4 prior to winning those 3. That's a long-winded way of saying this would be his biggest win if he does get the trophy tonight.
That was beautifully struck. Lots of screw, left-hand side. You can see that after the cue ball hit the cushion, it push up the table to be on this red. Still not able to play for the black.
14.
So after all the talk of Mark Allen dominating this match, Ryan Day's got a great chance of taking the lead. And then, of course, if he wins this frame, he's guaranteed being at least level going into tonight, and he's got the opportunity to open up a 2-frame gap. That red that Mark Allen missed in the previous frame has turned out to be a pivotal miss this afternoon. It's amazing. I always say it's the easy shots, not the ones that cost you, not the difficult ones. And it's that easy red cost Mark Allen a chance to lead this final going into tonight. I have to say, at the moment, it looks like yes. Shake of the head. Just wanted the cue ball to travel another couple of inches. Played that nicely. Just a different player today. Simple as that. Just striking the cue ball so much better than last night.
Yeah, this is the Ryan Day that got
32.
to a career high of 6 in the rankings. The Ryan Day who was a mainstay for a long time in the top 16. He needs this pink, checks the scores, needs this pink. Should be 4-3 up, and then a big last frame of the afternoon with a chance to lead by 2 coming back tonight.
$39. $40.
Just looks a different man. He's starting to stride around that table. You can see the confidence he has
46.
now in his game.
Yeah, it's a very freeing
47.
thing to be the underdog. As I say, the pressure's not on you.
$52.
Well, this is the 5th half century he's made in this match.
$54.
And it has rattled along. Another 12-minute frame. The match has only been going an hour and a half. There's the average shot times. It's all been attacking snooker. Green stays out, but damage has been done. A good 54, Ryan Day, who started as the underdog, as Stephen said, is leading the final 4-3 with 1 frame left to play this afternoon. So it's 4-3 to Ryan Day, a free-flowing afternoon of snooker.
Last frame of the session.
This is the last frame.
Mark Allen to break.
Ryan Day looking to establish a 2-frame lead. Mark Allen hoping to make it all square. And effectively a best of 11 tonight. Average frame time just under 13 minutes.
Well, an unforced error from Ryan Day. I was just about to say that he's gone in front at the first time, so from the underdog, he got that lead. Will that put any pressure on him in this last frame? And that was a glaring error. But certainly, this is the first time in 2 days that Mark Allen has been under any real pressure. He wants this frame badly. It was a procession yesterday against Nopon Sankam, and I must admit, I expected more of the same today. And who knows, if he hadn't missed that easy red in the last frame, it might have been, but he's now
6.
Put himself under it a little bit to win this frame.
Seven. Thirteen. Fourteen. 19. 20.
Again, just a simple shot, simple lapse in concentration. He'll be furious inside, Mark Allen. He really will. Pretty much kept his emotions in check this week. He's not given anything away. Temperament's been superb. And I mean, it still is. The fact that you don't show what you're feeling inside, that's a sign of a good temperament. But inside, believe me, he's enraged.
Yeah, he was in, wasn't he, for 4-2 and missed that red, and since then things have not quite gone to plan.
Green ball. Mark Allen 20.
He was able to gather himself together to play a pretty good safety shot. It'd be easy just to get down and play that shot without thinking. He went to the baulk end, gave himself time to calm down, and made sure he got that cue ball glued to the baulk cushion. It made the shot that Ryan Day had so much more difficult. That really was excellent from Mark Allen there. It really was real good discipline to put to the back of his mind the bad shot he played, play a good safety shot, and he's straight back in. Excellent match play.
6.
The thing that's it's just stopping him pot this red and play for the black, because he doesn't know where the black's going to get respotted. The red that's just to the left of when he's playing, so he's screwing the cue ball out of there. Doesn't want to deal with that problem, and he's judged that
7.
to perfection.
Yeah, sure. 13.
Yeah, it's been
14.
a close match, even though most of the frames have been dominated by one or the other. But as you can see, points scored dead level. There's never been more than a frame between them.
Beautiful
shot.
22.
Maybe tempted to go into the bunch here. A little bit of angle on the black. No, chose to play for the loose reds.
29.
He's going to need one of the reds that's in the little bunch below the pink. These two open reds won't be enough, even with two blacks. It'll only put him 65 in front, with 67 on. So at some stage he's going to have to look to just bring another red into the open. Playing for the pink to the left middle from one of the reds would be a nice way to go into them, but I'm not sure he'll be able to do that from where the
30.
reds are, and he doesn't want to be straight on this black. If he is, it's a deep screw for the open red to the same pocket. Yeah, dead straight. Little touch of right hand side. Pretty good shot. Just travelled a couple of inches further than he would have liked. Now, if he's playing for ping to the same pocket, he needs an angle. I
38.
think that's too much angle. Yeah, again, disappointment.
So looking to put the yellow safe with his
Mark Allen,
58-point lead.
38.
Mark Allen leads another red in the colour for 4 each.
Touching ball.
Well, talk about overthinking a shot. He was trying to put the pink on the cushion as well, but ended up taking the yellow off that he put there in the first place to be safe. Well, it all went wrong there. I don't think there's a plant on, but if Ryan Day could somehow find something, this would enrage Mark Allen if he lost this frame now.
One.
So without a colour, he's 59 in front with 59 on. Again, staying very disciplined, putting that yellow back on the cushion.
Mark Allen, 1.
Oh dear. That should end the afternoon's entertainment, and it has been entertaining. Mark Allen's had a couple of centuries, plus a 75. Ryan Day's had 5 half-centuries. We're all wondering how Ryan Day would perform. I think everyone expected Mark Allen to play well, and he has done, but Ryan Day has vastly improved on last night's performance. And this final, he's well and truly in the balance. As Mark Allen pots frame ball, here comes Ryan Day to shake hands. So that concludes the afternoon. It didn't last very long, just an hour and 43 minutes for their 8 frames, and it is set up perfectly for the final session this evening. The British Open final, all square, Mark Allen and Ryan Day level at 4-4.
Very